Hey, hey. Yeah, so I'm fine. Just I woke up just a bit ago. So today is October 30th, 2022, and right now it's 9:12 a.m. Good morning from Korea. Um I I call this tea talk because this is not like gossip chatting. This is like serious talk. So when it's something serious, I call it tea talk. So that's why yeah, this is tea talk. And oh, do I call it tea talking? No, I think no, I call it tea talk. Yeah, sorry. so anyways, good morning from Korea. I woke up like around 7 something. So yeah, technically um like I opened my eyes like at around 7 something, and I'm just still lying in bed, just being like, 7 something. Let me try to like still rest a little bit, but I couldn't go back to sleep. So I'm like, okay, let me just look at my phone and let's see what's going on. So I'm looking at my phone and just the thing is, I'm still avoiding like Twitter in some sense. I'm still avoiding Twitter because I don't want to see any news about Gihyun. So this is kind of ironic. So anyway, so I was avoiding Twitter, so I still didn't see any news about it yet. But then of course I'm checking my DMs, and some of you guys in DMs like telling me something happened, and I'm just like, did something happen? So like I mentioned about it yesterday that there was an earthquake in that happened in the middle section of Korea, but it's really far away from Seoul, so of course I didn't feel it. So I was wondering, does something else happen, like an earthquake again or something? And then yeah, but then um yeah, but then yeah, in your DMs you guys said something about like people dying. And I'm like, something about people dying. That's definitely more serious. And so um so then I looked it up in Korean news, and a very, very tragic event happened last night. And I'll talk about it in 1 second because I don't know how you guys are getting the news, but I also saw one. I also saw one English article by CNN talking about it, and I think they explained it okay. But yeah, that was the only English article I saw. But then I'm seeing the other news in Korean, and I didn't talk to my mom about it, so I'm pretty sure she. Anyways, but yeah, don't so yeah, just everything I'm just like finding out right now. And then the thing is, I of course applied to the show pre-recording and live taping, so that was last night. That was at 10 p.m., which is technically around the time this tragic event happened. So anyways, I applied as always to the music shows for Gian. And yeah, so it the first pre-recording at 10 p.m., live taping at 10:30 p.m. The signing up. So after I signed up, they usually take a couple hours for the name list. So I'm like, okay, let me just go to sleep and I'll check in the morning. But the thing is, I didn't fall asleep until like one something. So I thought maybe they will post around one something, but they still didn't post around one something. I'm like, whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait for it. And the show is not happening until Tuesday anyway. So I just went to sleep and then see if anything in the morning happened. So yeah, so when I woke up, I checked to see if the name list was out, but the name list is still not out. Excuse me. Still not out about the show tapings. And so I was thinking, are they like really busy because of Inkigayo today? And but I wasn't thinking something terrible happened. So anyways, yeah, so then I'm all caught up on the news, and I'll update you guys about it if you guys have any questions. Like what I know is only as much as I know of the Korean news talking about it. So yeah, so guys, this is tea talk, not tea chatting. It's serious talk. And my voice is just like this just because I woke up. This is my morning voice. You guys just trying to what's the word? Cheer up a little. But yeah, this is how I sound in the morning. So don't worry, I'm perfectly fine. It's just my morning voice. so so yeah, guys. Hi, Maria and Sarah. Sarah, I'm shocked you are here in the morning, but I don't really know your time zone. But welcome again, Sarah. Yeah, you saw what happened. So I avoided seeing videos. So I just saw the news article and I saw just some photos, but I didn't see I'm sure there's like some graphic videos around. So yeah, so if you guys saw that, like, if you're not good about seeing that, like please avoid Twitter maybe. But yeah, but it's a very tragic event that happened. Maria asked me, "Hi, hi, how is everyone?" I think she's asking everyone here. So FYI, guys, of course I'm not going to any parties. Okay, so if any of you guys were wondering, "Oh, am I okay?" Of course I'm okay. I am not going to any parties. Only music shows. That's the only thing I do. If I go out into the wild or shopping stuff, but that's super super rare, of course. So yeah, so guys, don't worry about me. And also, my mom, she would kill me if I was doing anything like this. Okay, so yeah, so don't worry about that. Um, but yeah, yeah, so I'm sure you guys are like really confused about something. So I just want to also be here to clarify anything. If you guys like are hearing anything weird, like let me know and I'll clarify for you guys. But like I said, the only things I know is only what the Korean news is reporting about it. But I don't know anyone personally that went to anything like that. Um, yeah, as far as I know, I don't think any of my friends would do this. I don't think so. But yeah, but I haven't heard from anyone about anything. Um, Sarah says she didn't want to DM me when the news broke because they're okay. Okay, thank you, Sarah, for that. But definitely, this is not something you have to DM me about. Don't worry. But yeah, other people DM me just telling me, but not showing me anything. But yeah, all good, Sarah. Yeah, don't worry. But by the way, yeah, it's totally okay. There's some people that did DM me about it. It's all good. Like again, because I'm avoiding Twitter because I'm avoiding Gion. So I actually did appreciate knowing that news first without like discovering it on my own. In some sense, that's kind of better. I don't know, but yeah, I would have eventually found out on my own because later they're announcing Inkigayo is canceled today, and so I'll talk about what happened with Gion's pre-recording today because they had to be there at 5 a.m. Yeah. Okay. So I'm there's it's both a good or bad thing, both good and bad thing that I didn't get into the name list for Inkigayo. And so yeah. So let's talk about it in 1 second. Sylvia, why are you awake at do you guys usually wake up this early? I mean, right now it's 9:20 a.m. I guess this is normal. Sorry, but you guys, I assume, are like way earlier time zone than me, aren't you guys? But if all good. So yeah, I'm just whatever. You guys are early birds. Welcome all the early birds. As you can see, I'm not a morning person, but I really can't focus on anything right now unless I talk about it. So I'm just really really glad to have this outlet on YouTube to talk about it. And yeah, yeah, the, it's crazy. I mean, of course, these things can happen at any moment. Like, that's why we should always live every day to the fullest. And like, yeah, at any moment, something tragic can happen. And yeah, I mean, this is why I'm not a fan of Halloween for many reasons. For many reasons. Yeah. So just we'll talk about everything in 1 second. Sylvia says she saw the news and it's heartbreaking. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm the same. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this in Korea before. Like, who knows if it happened decades ago, something like this happened. But I've lived in Korea for almost 10 years now. I've never seen or heard anything this tragic before, unless it was like a small thing and didn't make it into the news. But this is a big thing. So, um, but I think regardless, since Korea is a small country, if any death happened from anything, I would like to believe they would announce it. So I want to believe, yeah, this might be the first time this thing has ever happened. Um, Fatine, I'm shocked you guys are awake. Welcome, welcome, you guys. Good morning. Fatine says, "Hi, girlfriend. A lot of things happening." Yeah, and then Sarah says, "Yeah, yeah. May the victims rest in peace, and may the injured get better soon." Yeah, yep. So I don't know what's going on right now, but I sure hope people are not there anymore. But I saw some people saying, even after seeing this happen, people still want to party. Um, let's talk about that in 1 second. Yeah, but anyone who's like not wanting to talk about this topic with me, of course, please feel free to go. Don't worry about it. Um, Sylvia says, I said it's okay that you're not going to Inkigayo, but I wasn't expecting such things to happen. Sylvia, I was thinking that too. And I was briefly thinking about your comments like that, like how, it's like maybe meant to be that I don't get into these pre-recordings and yeah, that we would never expect something like this to happen. Of course not. So um it's like I said, both bad and good things. But as even though I've been avoiding Twitter to not feel sad about what's happening with Gion at pre-recordings and whatnot, I did see some few things. I did see some few things, and that kept making me really sad. So I still felt like, wow, like the first few times that I don't get into music shows and Kian is like doing all these things for Monbibis and I can't enjoy it. Like, I just felt like, wow, my luck with Kian is like really, really bad. So I didn't want to talk about because it was gonna make me sad, but um I'm mentioning it now because I'm not saying that it's good. I didn't go to the pre-recordings. I'm still sad. I'm still sad. We'll talk about it after his promotion is over about other sad things I'm feeling, but um, it's really really a big, very uncomfortable silver lining. You guys get what I mean? Sylvia totally understands what I mean, right? Um, because she's thinking about her comment that she said to me. It's um yeah, but I always believe in this statement, like all things happen for a reason. So even though I've been like so sad with how my bad luck has been with Gion, um, yeah, it's a really, really weird silver lining about this. So I'm not happy or sad. No, I'm sad. I'm only sad. I'm honest, I'm only sad. Like even with this weird, this uncomfortable silver lining, of course I'm still sad, but I can't help but be a little bit relieved. Let's call it that way. I'm not happy, but like a little bit relieved. Um so anyways, but I'm still gonna apply to all the music shows he's gonna be on. I'm still gonna do that. Um it's a very uncomfortable feeling right now, that's for sure. So Sylvia, yeah, you mentioning that. Yeah, I'm feeling it. So yeah, so we'll 1 second. Kelly, why are you awake right now? But then again, I think Kelly is always awake in the morning, and also it's Sunday. Okay, hi Kelly. Hey Kelly. Yeah, yeah. It's yeah. So yeah, Kelly. There's just we're here to talk about it because I need to talk about it. Sarah says I'm supposed to be asleep by now, but I couldn't sleep, so you're here. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm maybe I'm making you guys not sleep if you need to sleep, but Sarah, fall asleep at any moment. Okay, I don't know how long this live is gonna be. Yeah, I'm just here because I really do need to talk about it. So yeah, so Sylvia says I'm up earlier to stream because you are so dedicated. You go, girlfriend. Was going to sleep. Was going to go back to sleep, but then she saw I'm live now. So I don't know if it's good or not that you're still awake at this time. Again, you guys, if you need to go to sleep, don't worry about it. But yeah, but anyone that that doesn't mind talking about this topic with me, yeah, I'll be here for some time. Um, Fatine says, "Don't worry, it's already 8 a.m. where you are, girlfriend. 8 a.m. is early for me, but I mean that's normal time, you know. Yeah, yeah. So guys, I'm having like interesting sleep routine is that I'm usually falling asleep between 1 to 2 a.m. It's really, really bad, but that's just usually how. And my eye is puffy. Please don't mind my puffy eye, and also don't mind my pimple patch. Okay, so you guys know this is just I'm completely in my natural state right now. So just please don't mind anything. Um so yeah, I usually can't fall asleep until 1 to 2 a.m. But these days I've been waking up between 7 to 8 a.m. I'm like, is this good? I mean, technically that's like 6, 7 hours of sleep, but I'm like, I hope this is good for me. But yeah, but I can't fall back asleep after I wake up. And so that's why here I am now. Yeah. So anyways, but I think it's good. I think it's good to wake up actually in morning time because usually I can't wake up until like 10, 11 a.m., which is like almost afternoon time. So I think this is good. This is good. My sleep pattern is kind of this way, but I'll try and like sleep earlier, of course. Um but yeah, but anyways, yeah. So just Fatine saying like, don't worry, it's 8 a.m. And I'm just like, oh. but 8 a.m. is normal. I have to just remember that. Yeah, 8 a.m. waking up at 8 a.m. of course is normal. Okay. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so just good morning or good afternoon, good evening to everyone that is here right now to talk about this with me. Kelly says, I've been awake since it happened. What are you talking about? So you didn't sleep? Kelly, did you sleep? She says, I know. Oh no. Kelly, are you kidding me? Of course you're not kidding me. I mean, Kelly, she knows people who went and she's worried. So did you not hear from these people? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's what I was worried about. That's what I was worried about. But yeah, as far as I don't think I know anyone that I know goes to that goes to those parties, as far as I know. So I want to believe it's fine. But maybe I know like acquaintances. Maybe some acquaintances I know, or yeah. So Kelly, you're worried. I'm a little bit worried just in case I possibly do know someone that went. Um yeah, so we'll talk about it in 1 second. Delarian says, "Yeah, Delarian, I'm totally fine." She says, she's glad I'm okay. Yeah. She DM'd me on Twitter. Yes, she did, and did not get a response. Yes, because I was sleeping. I was sleeping when you DM me. I'm pretty sure you did, and I woke up like 2 hours ago. So after I woke up 2 hours ago, I saw some DMs. Some DMs got sent to me, and then I was like, what is going on? And then I looked up the news, and here I am, because I can't focus on anything else today until I talk about it. So that's why I'm here. But Delaren, FYI to everyone here, I would not go to those parties. Okay, why would I? I'm still so paranoid about catching COVID. Of course not. Okay, so I'm not going to any of those things. My mom would definitely kill me if she knew I was going to these things. So yeah, I'm not doing that. The only things I do is only music shows, not even concerts. I don't even go to concerts, and sometimes some offline shopping things, but other than that, I'm usually in my neighborhood. Yeah. So, and my neighborhood is not close to where the incident happened, by the way. Um, so we'll talk about that in 1 second. But yes, Delarian, you're very kind to care about me. Like, I think it's very kind of you guys to think about me, like, because you guys know I live in Seoul, and then yeah, you wondered if that incident associated with me. That's very kind of you guys to. It's very touching. It's just very touching. So just thank you guys for the concern. But yeah, I'm fine. As you can see, I was sleeping away last night, not thinking anything terrible happened. So yeah, so okay, so Bettine says, yeah, it's kind of early for you too. Okay. She's having bad sleeping routine. What? She sleeps at 5, 7 a.m. and wake up at 12, 2 p.m. Then why are you awake right now? But okay, I do not judge you guys' sleep schedule, because I have a bad sleep schedule too. So as long as you guys are healthy is all that matters. But yeah, just feel free to stay, not stay. Don't worry, guys. And also feel free to ask anything, talk about anything regarding this event if you have any questions. Sylvia says, I understand how you feel. It's normal to feel uncomfortable seeing Dion doing so much. I mean, it's a good fan service, but you're not able to enjoy it. I would have feel so bad seeing those benefits. Yeah. So that's why I've been saying to you guys, please don't tell me anything that's been going on with Gion stuff. Yeah. But Wano did stuff too for weenies, as we know. But Gion definitely is doing a lot, and yeah, it's just yeah. Sylvia, you totally understand me. You totally understand me. So we'll talk about Gion stuff in 1 second. So first, let's talk about what happened last night. So this is all I know from Korean news, and the last Korean news update I saw was like an hour ago. So I don't know if anything changed, but if anything changed, let me know. So this is the weekend, right? Today is Sunday in Korea, but last night, Saturday night, and tomorrow, October 31st, is Halloween. So yeah, so and also tomorrow's Monday. So Halloween being on a Monday, of course they're gonna celebrate it over the weekend, right? So the festivities started yesterday, I assumed. Yeah, so or it's gonna happen all weekend for sure. Um most likely you guys don't know, but in Korea, how they celebrate Halloween, first off, kids just celebrate in their school with their parents, but there's no trick or treating, nothing trick or treating, just like kids can like dress up at school or with friends, and have like maybe a hangout at school or in their house, but no trick or treating. But like parents would give them candy, whatever snacks. That's all it is. So that's like family kid thing, like celebrating together, just like dress up and eat sweets. And now for adults, if you're in college, you go party. All right. So the legal age to drink alcohol in Korea is 19 years old, or Korean age, that's 20, but you have to be like, your birthday has to pass when you turn 19. You're allowed to drink alcohol. So college kids want to go party and drink. And So that's common in Korea. Usually these young people would go do that. And then maybe people like after college, they will still do that. I think I remember seeing in late 20s, even 30s, yeah, they want to go out and like party with their friends and dress up. Yeah, it's still, even adults, they can still do it, but I definitely think it's more common when you're in college. So so I speak from experience. I was in Korea studying abroad for 1 year. I was a junior in college, and I was here for Halloween, and there were like Halloween events on college campus, but also people telling me, oh, you should go like clubbing and stuff for like these Halloween things. I'm in college, and so I'm like, sure, I'm only in Korea for 1 year. Let's go have fun. And so me and my friends go to you know, I went clubbing. I did. And so and just dress up and like just see how like all these Halloween parties are. And so that area where that tragic event happened is in Itaewon. So Itaewon is an area famous for having lots of foreign stuff there. So like non-Korean stuff, I mean to say. So non-Korean stuff there. And it's mainly because Itaewon area is near the US Army base. So there is, of course, US Army bases everywhere in Korea, but in Seoul, the main one is near Itaewon area. So I think just because of that, like lots of foreigners that come to Korea, for like military work and whatnot, is that yeah, so they just naturally happened that this became like a non-Korean area of foreign stuff. And so yeah, so if you're a foreigner in Korea, you would go to Itaewon often so that you could like eat like non-Korean food, and you can meet lots of non-Koreans all around Itaewon. Like it's really every time when I go to Itaewon, it feels like I'm in a different country. I'm like, am I really in Korea? It's like 8 out of 10 people is not Korean when you go to Itaewon. So I just always thought was very interesting whenever I go to eat to one. But I can't say it's fun. I can't say it's fun because since there's so many non-Koreans there, it's like dirty. It's really dirty. So it's really weird. It's like other parts of Korea. I mean there are lots of parts in Korea that's dirty too, but in Itaewon is definitely more dirty than other places in Seoul. And I just wonder if it's because it's mainly non-Koreans, like, littering and and so anyway, so I've always not really like going to each one because of it being more dirty. And also I'm in Korea, so I want to experience like Korea stuff. And anyways, so I feel like going to Itaewon is like if you want to like not be feeling like you're in Korea, that's where you would go to Itaewon. And also like you can meet so many foreigners there, and everyone I think in that area knows English. And so yeah, if you're not fluent in Korean, you just go to Itaewon and everyone there knows English. So so of course in Itaewon they have bars, they have clubs, they have like late night stuff. Yeah, of course they do. And so for Halloween, given it's kind of like a non-Korean holiday, and like they really go all out for Halloween. This is just usually every single year you go to Itaewon for like all the Halloween stuff. And so that's what it's known for. And yeah, so anyway, so I remember when I went, it was like 10 years ago, 12 years ago. Yeah, I think 12 years ago. Okay, so 12 years ago was when I went. And of course, it's lots of people there. So it's lots of people there. They close up the road. It's like really like it's like a really a public event. So it's just a normal thing. Okay, it's just everyone just having fun, doing whatever, dressing up, and being wild. Okay, that's what else to call that is being wild. So you can go ahead and imagine what that could be. Okay, so lots of people doing wild stuff. I was only drinking. Okay, I was only drinking and just hang out with my friends. But yeah, I don't do any like wild stuff. Okay, so yeah, but anyways, personally for me, I only did it once and I didn't think it was fun. I just wanted to see how it was. But personally for me, I never thought anything about it was fun. So anyways, here we are in 2022 when COVID is kind of getting better, but at least the COVID restriction in Korea, it's now like a lot loosened up. So like you don't have to wear a mask when you're outside. You can gather as many people as you want. There's no limitation to gathering outside. So yeah, big crowds everywhere, no problem. Okay, so like I think because like this is the finally they can celebrate Halloween in Itaewon like to the fullest, I guess. Like people are going wild, I assume, you know. So so yeah, so then so what happened last night? They're still investigating on it. So as far as I know from the news is that they had their usual Halloween event this weekend, but something happened where like there's so many people, and like it's not like it's a super wide open space in Itaewon. We're in the city of Seoul. It's like New York City. It's still like cramped up everywhere, and so many people are there, and it's super cramped. And then suddenly people are fainting, and there is like a stampede of something. I don't know what happened. The news still don't know. They're still investigating, but some kind of stampede happened. People collapsed, and yeah, and it resulted, so far as of right now, about 150 people have passed away, and 100 or so are like injured. So it's very, very confusing what exactly happens. And so there are other news articles that said that there were people saying they can't breathe. So I don't know if maybe some kind of, if there's something else happening at these Halloween gathering parties. I don't know. But yeah, but they're still investigating what exactly happened. People collapsing, and yeah, but 150 people so far that passed away. That is not a small number. That's a very, very significant number. And then possibly maybe even more people are dying today. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that's that's really scary. That's really scary, and we still don't know exactly what caused this. Just my guess is because they do some crazy things at these Halloween parties, and it's definitely a lot of people. And with no COVID restrictions and stuff, and people, I think, just feeling more wild because of after COVID. I mean, COVID is still serious, but people are feeling more free, right? So, yeah, I can imagine that it would result in people going a little bit too wild, and um, yeah, and so that's all the update I know as of right now. And when I was like still like researching about it, there were people that were like recording everything, right? And like people that see this tragic thing happen, they still are like out, still partying, still wanting to go drink. They're most likely drunk. I sure hope they're drunk, but they are like not in their right mind, and they're like still going around like it's no big deal. Um, yeah, so I hope the government is like closing off Itaewon, like no more parties. Like I really hope it's closed off, but I don't know if they have the authority. But I wonder what's gonna happen later, and if tonight there's still gonna be Halloween parties after what just happened last night. Like, are you kidding me? So we'll wait and see what happens. Just for right now, trying to take care of everyone who was affected by this, and and people who might be waiting to hear if their friends or family are okay. um yeah, this is really, really bad. So I am curious if you guys in your own country, have you guys ever had anything happen like this? I'm just curious because yeah, I really can't remember or think of anything like this happening in Korea. So it's really shocking. um Man. Yeah, so anyway, so as a result of this, when I was still researching about it, I saw the news that SM Town, they have their annual Halloween party. It's famous. It's famous. I want to believe all you guys know about it. So their Halloween party was supposed to be tonight. Oh, oh, nothing. Oh, nothing, nothing. Okay, okay. I thought it was something. No, no, it's okay. Um, yeah, yeah. So anyway, so when I saw that news that like, SM Town Halloween party was tonight, it was tonight. But then they announced this morning, right? Was it this morning or was it last night? Regardless, SM Town, I mean SM Entertainment, being the crappy company they are, but I'm glad they have a, they have a heart in some sense. But I mean, come on, like you have to be totally heartless to like think you can go about your regular activities after such an event happened, And so anyways, yeah. So last minute, very last minute, they're like, yeah, we have to cancel the Halloween party today. And who knows how much money they spent on this party, but that's like all money down the drain. But hey, come on, you're SM Entertainment, you'll be fine. And so I'm not saying I respect them, but I just feel like that's what you should do. Okay, that's what you should do. And so yeah, so I saw that SM Town Halloween party is canceled. I don't know if they're gonna do it later. I don't They could, but when it's not Halloween anymore, that's kind of weird. But then again, they are famous for their Halloween parties. So we'll see what SM Entertainment does. And so anyway, so after I saw that news, then I did wonder, what about like TV shows and stuff? And so I had to look up, what's going on with Gion's pre-recording. So I looked that up, and then I saw what the fans got today. And so the first check-in was at 5 a.m. So at 5 a.m., I mean, they know what happened. If they saw the news, they would have known what happened. But it's 5 a.m. Like maybe the SBS Inkigayo staff, they weren't at work yet. I don't know. But I mean, anyways, they like Starship Inkigayo doesn't say anything about being canceled. So yeah, so they still have them, as the original schedule. The Monbibis that got into the pre-recording, they have to check in there at 5 a.m. And then the second half of people check in at like 6 a.m. So yeah, 5 to 6 a.m. Checking in. And then the pre-recording for Gian was supposed to happen at 8 a.m. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, that's just the way it always is with checking in and pre-recording. So his recording is not until 8 a.m. But he must be there he must be there early, hair and makeup and rehearsal and stuff. Like he does that without doing it in front of Monbebe. So he must have been there already. And still no news about Inkigayo canceled, except they surely must know what's happening in the news. And so anyway, so I was thinking, is Inkigayo really gonna show today? But then I mean, I was thinking, well, it's a live broadcast, but they said today is a Halloween special. I mean, of course, tomorrow's Halloween. And so I was thinking, might be kind of uncomfortable to see it happen when this tragic event happened, in Seoul, which is where Inkigayo is filmed as well. So sorry, still my morning voice, sorry. So anyway, so I wake up at like seven something as I'm seeing all this news, and still no announcement of anything being canceled. But then suddenly at around 8 a.m., then I saw someone on Monsta X Fan Cafe say like, hey, do you guys know Inkigayo is canceled today? But I'm like, I didn't see any official news about that. So that's why I said my first tweet, possibly Inkigayo would be canceled today. But then when I went into more research, then I found Inkigayo official tweets. They tweeted that at like 8:05 a.m., something like that. 8:05 a.m. They said that all pre-recordings, all the live taping, the live show today, it's all canceled. But they don't say the reason, but we know what the reason is. But yeah, they announced that at 8:05 something a.m. And that was the time when Gian was supposed to do his pre-recording. So I do wonder, the Monbebes that were there waiting this whole entire time, expecting the pre-recording was going to happen, and then who knows at what point that they finally hear the news that, oh, it's canceled now. But like, you were there since 5 a.m. I'm sure they must be disappointed. But the thing is, they got their photo card. They got gifts from Gian. So even though, again, I don't feel good seeing that, but I would like to believe that they didn't go there for no reason. At least they got something, right? And then also, I wonder if Gion might do Inkigayo next Sunday. And so, the people that got into the name list for Inkigayo, not able to see him perform, maybe they'll have him perform next week. I mean, if Inkigayo is still not canceled next week, I think after 1 week, I think that's okay to go back to normal broadcasting. So I do wonder, yeah, if they will do Inkigayo next week, and these same people that got on the name list, then they'll be able to see his recording on that day. But I don't know. It depends on Gion's schedule. Is he free next Sunday? But he could change his schedule. They could. I mean, it depends. Yeah. So so yeah. Yeah. But Gion did not write anything, which not yet. Yeah, not yet, Gion. He has to talk with the company. When is the right time that I should talk, because as a public figure, you have to be careful when you mention, tragic things like this. So, but yeah, but I can assume that Gion is not feeling good either. I want to assume not. Um, but I'm curious. He has a fan sign today. He has a fan sign today. Will Starship cancel it? I don't think so. I mean, let's as you guys know, Starship is terrible. Um, I mean, broadcast stations to cancel is the right thing to do. Okay, so like SBS, they took some time to like confirm with their, I don't know, with their CEO to make sure it's okay to cancel Inkigayo. But yeah, they at 8:05 ish a.m. they canceled it, and like it is the right thing to do. It really is. So yeah, I'm sure they don't want to. Of course, no one wants to cancel anything, but it's the right thing to do. Okay, so I'm grateful that they canceled it. But then for the fan sign, they technically don't have to cancel it, but it's gonna be awkward. It will be awkward. So but the thing is, fan signs, they're at a certain time limit, and like the fans that apply to it, like, they make that time to be able to go to this fan sign. But I mean, but it says in the warning, unexpected things could happen, and you need to be aware of that and be okay with it. Okay, so I don't think like they should give them any kind of services like, yeah, we have to do it today because blah blah. No, I mean, you can cancel it, you could change the date, it's fine. Okay, but I just have a feeling Starship, they won't care, in my opinion. But if they did care, honestly, if they did, or if Kian requested, I don't know if he has that much power to request it. That would be good if you did, Kian. But I just can't. I can only imagine that Starship would not care and still have Gion do the fan sign. Um, so we'll see later today. But yeah, but given there's still no announcement about fan sign being canceled or anything, because they announced Inkigayo being canceled. But I mean, of course they had to, because Inkigayo announced it at like 8:05 a.m. But then Starship announced it at like 8:45 a.m. I'm like, kind of late, Starship, but I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. They're busy, of course. But I just coincidentally saw Treasure Twitter account, and they announced it within minutes after Inkigayo tweeted it. I was like, that's the way it should be. So YG, good on you. Okay, but yeah, that's the way it should be. Yeah, but then Starship, yeah, they took a lot longer. But still not super late, but still they're definitely lagging. Like slacking. That's the word. Sorry, they're definitely slacking. Um um so um so anyways, I hope Gion is fine. He will do whatever he has to do. But honestly, I think would be very uncomfortable if he does the fan sign today. But if people are okay ignoring what happened, sure. I mean, like, you guys know like other tragic events that happen in Korea, like the most recent, I would say, and the most well-known one was the Sewol ferry tragedy. So I was here in Korea when that happened, and the thing is, I didn't really notice what was happening um, in media, but definitely everyone was like really shook by it. That's for sure. But then I don't know how long like shows were canceled. I don't know if like fan signs were canceled, but I want to believe they were. But yeah, but I was just very shocked and very sad when I was hearing this in the news. And it was even more unfortunate. It happened 2 days before my birthday, so it was just really 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 tough during that time. So this tragedy in Itaewon is not to that scale. Yeah, of course it's not to that scale, but this is still terrible. This is terrible, and possibly more people are gonna, we don't know like what's happening to everyone that happened at that time. Possibly more casualties later. So yeah, so I just think it's very very uncomfortable if Gian still does promotion. And so back to the show. So the show, the name list, they still haven't posted it. So I was wondering if that's because they knew this news was happening and they still don't announce anything. Starship. So like, come on, Starship. So yeah, so this is very unusual that they still don't announce anything, but also don't write the name list for, yeah, after so long. So yeah, I just checked right now, and still the name list has not been posted. So this makes me think this whole week of music shows might be all canceled. which I think is the right thing to do, in all honesty. But yeah, to each their own. If you guys don't agree, it's okay. But when something like this happens in Korea, how can you go about just 1 or 2 days after a tragic event and pretend like everything is fine? That's no. That I think that's really inappropriate. I mean, let's keep. I mean, I'm a USA citizen, so I don't know about with other countries, but USA, the last tragic. I mean, there's so many tragic events happening in USA all the time. Okay, let's not think about that. But the main one of the main ones was from 9/11, right? Happened like over 20 years ago. I still can't believe it. Felt like it was yesterday. But yeah, I was in USA when 9/11 happened, and man, I mean, I was only 11 years old, but I was still like, I was like, wow, this is crazy. This is what is going on. And so yeah, and so safety and like the feeling of like what's going to happen in the future, like what's going on. Apparently, I'm from San Francisco, but apparently like a plane was supposed to fly to San Francisco, but then it ended up crashing. That when I found out about that, I was just like, oh my gosh. But I found that out like years later. Sorry, not when I was 11 years old, but like years later when I found that out, I was like, wow, that's really scary. So so it's like, how can you get over such tragic things like that in a few days, right? Um so again, this Itaewon incident is not as big as 9/11 or the ferry tragedy, but um I will be very surprised if there are still going to be music shows this week. So I feel like this week to all be canceled would be best, but I'm not sure if they will, because this is like not a huge scale, but I still think it's just a tragedy is a tragedy, and so I just hope um that people don't think of it lightly. And I still believe like there's going to be more casualties, and like Halloween is tomorrow. Like what if like more things happen because people are stupid and they're still going to go out partying, and like what if like more tragedies happen? So yeah, so I'm just feeling like really uneasy right now, really uncomfortable. And so yeah, if we still see Gion and music shows this week, because all that's left is the show and M Countdown. um Um, I don't know, but for now, since the name list for the show has still not been posted, I do wonder if it's because they know it's gonna get canceled. Maybe. Um, but then I wonder then, would Gion like do music shows next week then? But like I said, I don't know if 1 week is enough. Maybe it is enough. I'm not sure. So yeah, it just depends on what happens in the next few days. But so I think that's all I just want to say about everything. Um Yeah, so of course I'm not gonna do a watch party for day. Sorry, there's no watch party today for Inkigayo, so yeah, you won't see me then. Um, but there will be that show, the Starship show, later tonight. Because of copyright issues, I don't think I should do a watch party for it. But with all that's happening today, like a TV show can still play, it's fine. That's a TV show, but like a live broadcast, thing, that's different. So yeah, so the TV show for sure will still play. Um, but overall just feels uncomfortable, like what things are going to happen from now on. um yeah, yeah, and I still wonder what exactly happened in Itaewon for 150 people. That is so much. That is so much. um what exactly happened? But hopefully we'll get the answers soon. But I also hope no one is still partying right now. So yeah, so I'm sure you guys have a lot to say too, or maybe not. Oh, maybe not. Okay, but yeah, just say as much as you want. Um, Fatine, really? Someone said, so someone on Twitter said, they saw I am and Hyungwon was there at Inkigayo. So yesterday, Juhani and Shonu showed up. But for sure they're gonna film it. Okay, for sure they're gonna film it. Like, show like, oh, the members supporting Gion, of course, is gonna be filmed. So this is not something secret. We're gonna see this all later. But today, more members showing up. I am and Hyungwon supporting him is great, but Yeah, sadly, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna record this. They better not, okay? So everything is canceled. A tragic event happened yesterday. So I hope they're just there to comfort Gion then. Yeah, but that for sure we're not gonna see that on one channel or anything. But I do wonder if he'll do these music shows next week. But I still don't know if next week is enough time. But yeah, it's yeah. Melina says, hi, Melina, by the way. Hi. So Melina says, probably jerks from the army base not being conscientious. Is that conscientious? Yeah. Is what makes Itaewon kind of funky looking. Melina, have you been to Itaewon? But yeah, yeah, I can believe that because I lived in USA up until I was in my early 20s, and I really hated how dirty everything was. Like, here's the thing: San Francisco is kind of clean. Okay, so only certain areas are clean, but then when you go to other areas, it's like homeless people everywhere. It reeks of, you know, reeks of people using the bathroom, um, trash everywhere. It's very uncomfortable every time when I go visit San Francisco, especially comparing it to how in Korea it's nothing like that. Like, of course, Seoul still has some dirty places, and of course, Seoul has homeless people, of course. But I think in Seoul they take care of it better, at least, which I really appreciate that they do. But then, yeah, but in San Francisco and who knows other USA cities, they just don't care. And yeah, always made me uncomfortable. Like, I can never go around in a US city by myself. So I can go around Seoul, Korean cities by myself, totally fine, except nighttime. I try to come back home before nighttime. Like, there's still like crazy people out there, and so yeah, so I still make sure to not go out at nighttime. But in USA, no matter what, day, night, at all times, I never want to go out alone. And so that's yeah, so anyway, so Itaewon, yeah, so it kind of gave me that feeling of like my hometown of USA, which is both bad and good. It's like I don't want to be reminded of the bad things about my hometown. So yeah, so just these foreigners, sorry, non-Koreans, I should say more clearly, these non-Koreans that are living here in Korea with whatever work they're doing, and they just being themselves, right? They're just being themselves. They don't care. They treat it like it's USA, and don't really accumulate. Is that the word? Accumulate. I'm sorry. Don't really, what's the word? Like, understand how it's done in Korea. Like, they just doing their own thing, but they're like not aware of like how things are done in Korea. So anyways, so so yeah, so that's why I feel like Itaewon looks that way. Yeah. But it's still as clean as possible. It's not as dirty as San Francisco, but it's still as clean as possible. But it does feel like I'm not in Korea when I'm in Itaewon. So yeah. But let me say good things about Itaewon. Okay, Itaewon is not all bad. Okay, so Itaewon, I sometimes like to go there to eat non-Korean food. So I've eaten good Thai food there. Yeah, there's a good Thai restaurant in Itaewon, that's really delicious. So I sometimes went there to eat good Thai food. Indian food what is good there too. Um, I remember there was a Greek restaurant there, but I did not try it. I did not try, but I wanted to one day, but I didn't. But I remember there was a South African restaurant there. I remember eating there. I thought it was interesting. I don't know how legit that South African food was, but I thought it was like, wow, here in Itaewon, I can try South African food. So it's very cool, all the cultures that are there and all the restaurants that you could try. Excuse me. I need to breathe so that doesn't happen. So yeah, so I thought it was so interesting. All the different cultures food I could try there is so interesting. Um but other than that, I wouldn't say let's hang out at Itaewon unless it's only to eat at a certain restaurant. That's the only reason I would go there. Um, Shopping wise, like I saw that there were some like foreign marts there. I remember I shopped there once. I thought it was cool, but it's very expensive. So I didn't think it was worth it. But I just thought it was interesting. I could get like non-Korean, I mean to say, yeah, so anyway, non-Korean stuff there, which was interesting. But other than that, yeah, other than that, I don't think Itaewon is anything special. Yeah, yeah. But then yeah, but like I said, like, parties, clubbing, drinking, they have those things, of course. Um um MCal, hey girl, long time no see. Hi MCal. You guys need to stop complimenting me. I am like in my totally natural state right now, but you still think I look beautiful. Is really, I hope I find the perfect boyfriend just like you guys. Okay, so anyway, she's, yeah, yeah, thank you, girlfriend. And then she says, I'm glad you're okay, because when I heard the news, I was thinking about you. You guys are so sweet. Why are you guys so sweet? Don't be so sweet. No, no, no. What am I saying? Of course you should keep being sweet. Sorry. I'm losing my mind because it's in the morning. I'm not in my brain doesn't work in the morning. Okay, so anyways, um you're so sweet. So, I mean, you guys are so sweet to think about me. Like, first off, did you guys really think I would go to a party for Halloween? Like, no. Okay, so I hope I hope you guys like know me that I would never do something like that. But it's very touching that you guys thought of me when you saw this incident happen. I think that's very, very, very sweet. You guys are too sweet. But of course, like, I would never do something like that. But of course, anything could happen. Like, what if I suddenly had to go there for some odd reason? Of course, that could happen. So I'm not saying, yeah, you guys are not wrong. I totally, anything could happen in my life where I would go to something like that. But for real, I slept last night. I just signed up for the show pre-recording and live taping, and then I just went to bed and was gonna wake up and start my day as usual. But here I am, not as usual. Um, yeah. So, anyways, MCal, all you guys combined is like the perfect boyfriend. So, anyways, but I'm, as you guys can see, I'm perfectly fine. But I'm just still dealing with the sudden news. I still can't believe all this, and and also what's happening to Gion now. So it's it's a lot to deal with. So yeah. So just thanks anyone that can talk about this with me now. I when was the last time I ever did a morning live? And so it's really nice to see some new people here because of the time zone differences. So welcome everyone. And I'm sorry that I'm here, not talking about something talking about something tragic, um but let's hope things don't get worse. That's my only hope right now. I hope that things don't get worse. But today is October 30th. Tomorrow's Halloween. Won't more things happen? I'm really worried what's going to happen in the next few days. And then the day after Halloween, November 1st, still could be bad things happening. Um so that's why I honestly hope that all music shows are canceled this week. I think that's really the best thing to do. But I don't know if next week is really okay either, but at least not this week. So so we have to wait and see. Um Sarah says, yep, yep, fan sites can be rescheduled. Of course, of course. Excuse me. That happens often. Not often, but it's it can be done. It can be done. But the thing is, it has to be a good reason, quote unquote good reason. Like, I've seen fan signs canceled because the artist got COVID. Like, of course you have to cancel it, okay, and then postpone it to another day. So getting COVID, or any kind of sickness, or how why else would they postpone? Like, I don't know, the artist just was flying from another country and couldn't make it. I don't know. Like, there's so many reasons to postpone, but of course you can do that, no problem. But now for Gihyun, his fan sign today, the reason being a tragic thing happened today. Sorry, last night. But I mean, is that a good enough reason to postpone it? I think it is. But this is Starship. Okay, so let's wait and see. But I will be disappointed if he does the fan sign today. But I can't be surprised because this is Starship. So yeah. Off topic away, girlfriend. So Sylvia says, I was looking forward to an album release later this evening on a Sunday. They release albums on a Sunday. Um, Waiting 4 years today. Really? So 4 years for this, and seeing all this happening now, it feels weird. Wow, that's not really off topic. Thank you for sharing this. Say whatever you guys want, guys. I'm also saying random things all the time too, just to let it out. So yeah, Sylvia, say whatever. Everyone, say whatever you want. But wow, wow. So yeah, so today, yeah, what a day. And yeah, yeah. So you were like looking forward to something today, and then, bam. It's like everything is like in chaos now, right? And so the album release, are they delaying it? I mean, for an album release, I don't know if it's on them. It's on them. Like, if this was like as big as the ferry accident, um, I think they would delay it. But then for this kind of, it's really sad to say like this is the Itaewon tragedy is not that big. I really hate saying that because any tragedy is terrible, no matter the scale. But but this is like society, what society sees it as. If it's not that big, then they can still do stuff, and so that's why I'm worried about, music shows this week, the fan site, and yet album release, like, do they consider this big enough to, so yeah, that's I hate that about society. Every single tragedy, even if one person dies, why, it's terrible. So but yeah, that's just that's just the society we live in. So um yeah, so anyways, today is a weird day, and I didn't want to mention this. I didn't want to mention this like until like way later, but I'm always thinking about it. I don't know if you guys are, but um Halloween tomorrow is the day when Wano left Monster X. So that's another reason why I've always not liked Halloween. But given it happened a long time ago, and it's during Gion's comeback promotions, I wanted to just keep it positive, not think about the sad things, and we'll talk about Wano after Gion's promotion is over. But since we're talking about sad things, I'm just adding on to it. I hope you guys don't mind. It's always on my mind that you know I don't like Halloween because of all these things. And then now, this year in Halloween, we have this other tragedy added to it. And yeah, this is why I don't like Halloween. I've never liked Halloween, never. I mean, as a kid, of course, I went trick or treating. That's just like a typical USA custom we did. But yeah, but then as I'm older, I'm like, I'm not into Halloween until like I have my own kids, I guess. But I'm like, well, there's nothing else I want to do for Halloween. Just maybe I'll like dress up like kind of something just for the heck of it. It's like, oh, it's Halloween. I'll like just dress up a little bit. Maybe like I'll think of it like that. But after like 1 left, I'm like, Halloween is nothing to me right now. And so it's just very unfortunate. The end of October, we've dealt with lots of things as Monbebes, and it's so sad this year as well. End of October, we're dealing with terrible things again, and is during Gion's comeback promotions. So I feel bad. I feel bad for Gion. Like we would always talk about Wano, don't regret promotions. Yeah, we don't need to talk about it. We know how terrible Highline Starship has been to Wano. Okay, we know that. And like Gion, of course, gets more things, but he still is like not like perfect. Okay, I just got a text from my sister. I wonder if she's yeah. She's telling me about this, so she might be like checking up on me. So let me respond to my sister. So yeah, okay, interesting. My sister doesn't really read the news, so I mean, I wonder, yeah, how she found out this news in Korea. But thanks, sister, that you were no, I won't say what she sent me, but thanks, sister. Yeah, she's just letting me know. But anyways, um, what was I saying? I'm so sorry. What was my topic? Was it about one? Oh, I thought. Okay, yeah. Sorry, that I feel bad for Gian as well. That I feel bad for Gian as well. He doesn't have perfect promotions either, but definitely way better than Wano. But then again, Wano is was like sticks. Okay, Wano got sticks while Gian got like a proper stick. You know what I mean? It's I don't know if that's a great analogy, but toothpicks. Sorry, so Wano got toothpicks. Okay, Wano got toothpicks, and Gian just got a regular stick, but it's not a fancy stick. Do you guys get me? Okay, that's the analogy I was thinking of. So, um, and so now with Gian promotions, which is only for 1 week, and then he sadly dealing with all this. It sucks. It sucks. So if this happened to Wano instead, man, would be like, man, Wano is like more bad luck than anyone else, you know? So but you know, I'm glad not happening to Wano, but I'm still sad. Yeah, happening to Gian now. Yeah, so um wow, this is yeah, so this is just really, really sad. Um and it's so weird. If you guys saw my past lives, I've been sad over Gian ever since his promotion started, you know. So if you guys saw my lives and you know my whole story why I've been sad. So today, of course, I still feel sad every single day until his promotions end. I was gonna be sad every single day, but now it's like a really, really, really different sadness going on right now. Um, so I'm emotionally like really exhausted. That's for sure. It's really unfortunate what's going on. And I mentioned this earlier, but the silver lining, I didn't get into any music shows after Monday. And yeah, a big silver lining is that, yeah, I didn't have to suffer through all that and all these sudden things happen. Yeah, because if I did get into Inkigayo and then, you know, saw the news and then I had to go to pre-recording, I go get my stuff, but then suddenly it's canceled. I have to go back home. But I woke up at like 3 a.m. because I had check-in was excuse me, check-in was 5 a.m. So most likely, no, I would have had to left. I would have had to leave earlier, maybe, but I definitely would have had to leave my house by 4 a.m. So yeah, if I had to go through that, and then and in the end, pre-recording is canceled, I would have suffered a lot. Would have suffered a lot, but you know, I would have appreciated the gifts that Gian gave. So while we're still talking about sad things, we could talk about those sad things, all the things Gian gave. Should I? Do I really want to go into that black hole? Let's not talk about the details. Okay, let's not talk about the details. But Gian kept giving a lot of things at the pre-recording, and I definitely felt jealous. Of course, I was because I went to the pre-recording on Monday, but we didn't get a pamphlet. We only got the broadcast photo card. Gian did not give us any kind of gift. So it made me think maybe the Monday pre-recording was like a last minute thing and they didn't prepare any of those things yet. So I really got the short end of the stick on that one, right? Yeah. So yeah, so it just really sucks that, you know, I was thinking since I got into Monday pre-recording, maybe I could still get into more music shows pre-recording, but now I realize it might be impossible for me to get into another music show. And you know, and I was hoping Gian would stop giving gifts. I'm like, you know, give it for the first show is fine, and then the second show was mini fan. I'm like, yeah, okay, it's fine. Okay, so I was hoping Inkigayo, come on, stop giving stuff, okay? But he's still giving stuff, and I'm just like, so if he's really gonna keep giving stuff at every single pre-recording, that's cool. Okay, I like a consistent guy. That's cool, but nothing happened on Monday, so I'm. It's very unfortunate. Yeah, he's being consistent, but like, why weren't you consistent from the beginning? But yeah, so that's all I want to talk about. That's all I want to say about that. Whatever. I'm a bitter person. If you guys don't know, I do have bitter things, and this is me being bitter about it. What can I do? So, but focus on the positive. I'm really glad I still saw him on Monday. I suffered a lot. I didn't get any gifts, but I was still happy I saw him on Monday. Um, And just thinking if that was going to be the last time I ever see him at a music show, that's why I'm very thankful that I applied, that I got in. But yeah, just really unfortunate. I have been to so many pre-recordings for Monster X, Wano, Gion only one time, but in all the pre-recordings I've been to, only one time, they gave us a snack truck, so that was the only time where I felt like they gave me a gift. It was a snack truck, but that was the day before Wano left Monster X, so I didn't really have like a really good memory of that, sadly. But I try to remember that I technically did get a gift from Monster X before at a pre-recording, but it was just really bad timing. Yeah, but other than that, all other pre-recordings, I never got any kind of present. Yeah. So I think because of COVID and like, it's been a long time no see, I think that's why they're doing like more things these days. But even so, when I went to all of Wano's pre-recordings, I mean, I just got the regular things. I just got the regular things. But I chose to not go to that fan meeting one. That's my bad. Okay, but I really, really just, it was gonna be so stressful on me if I went to that fan meeting pre-recording. So I still thought it was best I didn't go, but can't help but be like a little bit like maybe I should have sacrificed to go. But guys, I have to care about myself first. You guys agree with me, right? I had to care about myself first. I knew that I was gonna suffer a lot if I went to that pre-recording and fan meeting, so that's why I didn't apply. Um yeah, but then other than that, yeah, I didn't get, and I went to the live taping of Show Champion for Wano, but didn't get anything from there. They still have not responded to my email. So I really get the short end of the stick. I really do. So I totally, as I'm feeling all these feelings and then all these terrible things happening now, it's just things are not getting better yet. I know it's really unfortunate to say, but I just remember what Gian Zunderka said to me that one time is that things don't stay bad forever. And that's true. That's true. So right now, so many bad things are happening, even with me personally. It's lasting a really long time. And it's getting way worse even now, right? Um, but I really hope that things are gonna get better soon. Um, yeah, because things might get worse. I didn't think things could get worse, but here we are now. Okay, things are getting worse, and I really hope things don't get worse. But yeah, more importantly, yeah, I just hope things get better soon. So yeah, sorry I just ranted, but yeah, all topics are welcome, guys. Okay, even I'm doing the same. Okay, just rant about everything you want. That's what I'm doing too. It's helping me feel better. So just thanks for anyone here that's listening. Um, yeah, yeah. So yes, I just don't know how to go about the rest of my day. Like I have so much work I need to finish. Like any customers out there, yeah, I'm gonna respond to you guys today, and I really wanted to ship out a lot of items tomorrow. Um, yeah, but I'm just glad to have this outlet, just letting you guys know what's going on. So I feel better just at least saying it out, and I'll go about my day as best as possible, and I hope you guys as well. Um, How did I get off topic? Okay. The Sylvia says she got off topic. I just went off topic too. Okay. But the next comment. Okay. So MCow says, is Itaewon like New York City? So girlfriend, I've never been to New York City, so sadly I cannot accurately answer that question for you. But people have told me that Seoul in general feels like New York City, but I believe New York City is more crowded, more dirty than Seoul. I really want to believe that, except people tell me, yeah, it's similar to New York City. Yeah. Um, Fatine says, I am in Hyungwon. They just left from Inkigayo. Okay. Okay. Kelly says, okay, you finally heard back from your last friend that you were waiting on, and everyone you know is safe. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. But I hope your friends, they're not stupid. So sorry that I was calling people stupid going to these parties. No. Okay. It's their choice to go. But I also hope that surely they were doing things safely, right? Even though going to a party is in general is not safe, but while they were there, I hope they were being safe. But if they saw terrible things happen, though, I hope that they're okay. Um, you know, mentally, right? So but anyways, Kelly, thanks for letting us know that everyone you know is safe. Hopefully I don't know anyone that went. Yeah, so anyways, that's good to hear. MCal says, LOL, no, I wasn't thinking that you would. Okay, okay. She says, yeah, no. She says, no, she wasn't thinking I was going to a Halloween party. I'm glad you know me. Why would I go? I'm glad you know that I wouldn't do that. Yeah. So MCal says, but I didn't know how extensive this was. I see. So I'm trying to read to see why this happened. Right. So I just explained about it, but it's great, MCal. You can watch this on replay with me explaining about it. But um right, but with how extensive, so you just wondered if I was affected by it in some way, and so that's really sweet of you. Again, you're such a sweet gal. And so yeah, so I mentioned this earlier. So Itaewon area, I don't live near there. I mean, that area in general is kind of a not bougie, but the apartments there are kind of expensive. So just in general, because Itaewon is like in the middle of Seoul, in general, that's really expensive. So just I do not live in expensive bougie places like Gangnam. Of course, I don't live in Gangnam. I used to. Okay. I know, guys. I have stories for days. Okay, guys. So I once lived in Gangnam area for 3 months. Only 3 months. So it's a long story, but I did not really like living in Gangnam. It was weird. It was weird. But the area in Gangnam that I lived in, it wasn't really it wasn't really crowded. Actually, it wasn't really crowded. Like I was like 2 or 3 blocks away from like a really crowded area. So like yeah, so my house in Gangnam, it was yeah, it was just kind of far away from it, but still it was weird. It was weird because like usually people in Gangnam, they're usually there for work, but then not usually people are living there, you know. So anyways, I only lived there for 3 months. I was like, I think this is as much as I can handle. Only 3 months, and then I thankfully found another house after that. So anyways, I do not live there. Okay, so my current neighborhood that I live in right now, I'm still in Seoul, but Seoul is a big city, so that's why I'm okay to say this. So I live in Seoul, but this neighborhood is so far from me, like it's within my price range. It's really it's like how do I explain it? It's not super crowded. It's not super crowded, and but it still feels like Seoul. It still feels like Seoul, but it's just like this is like the kind of neighborhood that I prefer to live in, but in the city. So I'm definitely a city girl. You know, I cannot live in suburbs or countryside. At least I don't think I can. And so yeah, so I'm total city gal, and yeah, and so this neighborhood that I live in is a lot better for me. So anyways, I am nowhere near Itaewon. Okay, so that's all you guys need to know. So that's why, of course, that's why I'm not affected by it. But I just wonder if I know anyone that went to those parties. But yeah, but yeah, so anyways, let's just wait until more news comes out, like the investigation of like everything that's going on. Um and you know, I just really hope no more people pass away, but it's only been like 12 hours. It's only been 12 hours since this terrible incident happened. Um yeah, and so I'm very concerned what's going to happen now in the next few days. Mm. So MCal says since that year of when 10 left, yeah, ever since that something bad happens to me. Well, what are you saying? The most recent was a car accident, and I'm terrified what will happen this year. MCal, don't say such terrible things. No, I hope that you are not like jinxed or something. No. But MCal is saying ever since 10 left Monster X, every year, so once a year, something bad happens to you. No. Okay, first off, the car accident, are you okay? Like, was it like a fender bender or was it like really serious? But no, I really hope not. But yeah, the year is almost over and so far nothing bad has happened. I'm happy to hear that. But yeah, I just be as safe as possible. Okay, just be as safe as possible. I hope nothing bad happens. Nothing bad happens to any of us. Okay, I hope that. Yeah, I hope nothing bad. Okay. You know, even though sadly 12 hours ago something bad happened here in Seoul, but I hope that for all of us personally that we'll all be okay, and you know, we'll get through these tragic events as best as possible, and we'll see how K-pop does. Yeah, yeah, um, yeah. So guys, just always be careful, no matter what. Every single day, be careful. enjoy every day to the fullest, of course, and don't do anything stupid. I mean, I when I say the word stupid, I mean there are so many things that can qualify as stupid, but that's up to you what you think, is stupid. But there are so many things that I consider stupid, but some people probably don't think that way. And so just please don't do anything stupid, and that everything will be okay. Um Sylvia says for now, there's no news about it yet. Okay, thanks for the update. But I guess sorry, no news about Gion stuff. Sorry, I thought you meant about the accident. Sorry. She says, but I guess Gion won't be going for music shows. Sorry, wait. You're talking about the album release that you've been waiting for 4 years. I am so sorry. Okay, I just got it. Okay. Context is always very important. Okay. So there's no news about that album release yet, but she guesses that singer that she's waiting the album release for won't be going to music shows. Probably not. And the album release is mainly for the fans. Okay. That sucks. But like I said, I hope music shows this week is canceled. I hope, but possibly they won't be. So we just have to wait and see. For now, Inkigayo today is canceled, which it should be. It should be. So at least that is canceled. But the rest of this week, I'm not sure. But possibly things will be fine next week. But I don't think so. Like, sorry. What I mean by that is that I personally don't think it's appropriate that after such an event happened like this, that we go back to normal next week. I don't like that. So but sadly life goes on, right? Life, like, I still wonder how exactly was it after the ferry accident. But I felt like we were mourning for a long time. I did, but then I just but I wasn't watching a lot of TV during that time, so I can't really say how exactly it happened. I can't really remember, but I was just really sad for a long time. um yeah, and all of Korea was, of course, like, even months later, like, we still couldn't, like, you know we still couldn't believe that such a terrible accident happened. um yeah, so anyways, another thing, like, I don't know if I should mention, okay, what, sorry, because this is just all sad. Okay, but like, why the ferry accident was so tragic. They were high school students, right? They were going on a trip to Jeju Island, and these young teenagers, yeah, it's terrible. And so for this Itaewon accident, so yeah, I'm just overall an emotional person, so yeah, don't worry about it. And so for this Itaewon accident, they said that most of the people that passed away, they were in their 10s and 20s, so they're all people younger than me. And so they said, yeah, most of the people that passed away were in their 10s and 20s, and I think that's really sad too. So like, I don't know how Korea will say, how big of a tragedy this is, but I think this is a really, really terrible thing that happened, especially young people dying. Um so we'll see. So yeah, how media goes about it, how the government will go about it. Also, I do wonder, since it was an Itaewon, were most of the casualties not Korean people? So how many were Korean citizens? How many were not Korean citizens? Like, maybe if they were exchange students, or they flew in from abroad, here on vacation to celebrate Halloween. So I have a feeling, if it's mainly non-Koreans who passed away, that maybe Korea wouldn't think much about it, and that's really sad. It's really sad, but that could happen, sadly. Um um so yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen this week. And again, I'm really glad that everything is canceled today, but for the rest of this week, I don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah, so yeah, guys, I still plan to do a live every single day. I wanted to, round off, October, doing a live every single day for October, but I didn't think we end off October really, really terribly. So um but I'll think about what to do. Like, I don't want to, like, keep being sad, so I want us to I don't know. I'm not sure what to do, but like the thing is, I do have lots of unboxing videos to do. Like I still haven't looked into Gion's albums, so I still have lots of unboxing videos to do. So I don't know if that could like it won't make things better, but like maybe just to like just kind of go about our day as best as possible. And also for me too, just doing my work as usual, unboxing videos, and if I have any updates about any news of what's going on with Gion or about in Itaewon, I can let you guys know, of course. Yeah, but I'm not gonna like ignore it. I'm not gonna ignore that something terrible happened. Um, yeah. So we'll just see as time goes on, but possibly I'll do an unboxing video today in my K shopper since there's no Inkigayo watch party. So I'm thinking, but is that appropriate? I mean, again, like just for us to go about our day as best as possible, and also for me too. So I'm not saying I'm gonna ignore anything, just yeah, just we can't really do anything until we see more news comes out, and then I hope the investigation can go quickly. But yeah, there's no, as far as I know, there's still no updates about it, and yeah, also for Gian, no updates from Starship or Gihan about anything, but they have to be careful what exactly to say, and there's still no name list for the show yet. So I'm hoping that means the show is canceled. But I know, guys, we talked about this yesterday. If Gion going on the show this week, he had a high chance of winning. Um, that's not important. And like it was never important to me to begin with, but that's not important compared to what's happening right now. So I hope no one is like, there would be people like that. I understand if anyone like that is watching me. Of course there'll be people like that. Like you'll be very disappointed that you won't see Gion win on a music show for the first time, and I totally understand that. But we can't control what happens around us. This is what's currently happening right now. If the show does happen, I'll be very disappointed. And then to see Gian, be happy and winning an award, but something terrible happened like 2 days before that. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird. So yeah. So I don't know what's gonna happen later, but yeah, just depends on how Korea feels, if this is like big enough of a tragedy. So yeah, so yeah, so I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. It's not important. Him winning is not. And let's just go about our days as best as possible. I'll update you guys whenever I have updates, but I'll be doing unboxing videos and working. Yeah, so customers, I'll respond to you guys soon. Yeah. Um. Oh. Okay. Wait. MCal. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You corrected yourself. Every year on Halloween. Okay. 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 So MCal. Okay. Don't jinx yourself. Okay. Don't jinx yourself. So I hope you're gonna be fine. I hope you're gonna be fine. But technically, here in Korea, it's not. Yeah. So MCal, don't think about that. Okay, don't think about that. Be as safe as possible. Okay, and just update me that you're okay. Okay, MCal. Okay, let's talk. Let's talk more about that next time. Um, Sylvia says, I still thought about what happened to MX even though it was a few years ago. Guys, could we ever forget that? Could we? I'm never gonna forget it. I'm never gonna forget how I was looking forward to a great comeback with all seven guys, and then one thing happened after another. I was here watching M Countdown. Yeah, Halloween was on M Countdown. Yeah, yeah. So on that year, and seeing all the news. Anyways, let's not talk about that. So yeah, it's yeah, that's ever. I've always not liked Halloween, but like hated Halloween more after that. So this is just last year Halloween, it was fine. Like I can't remember anything happening last year in Korea Halloween time. But then again, it was still like COVID restrictions, right? So I want to believe maybe that's why everything was fine. But yeah, this year, yeah. Um MCal says, no, thankfully it wasn't bad. Thank goodness. Okay, her car accident. Okay. It was someone busting your bumper, busting your bumper. So just back ended, rear ended. Sorry, is that the word? But the person who hit you was sketchy. Oh no. So that's why it made it worse. Oh no. But did you settle it out okay? Like insurance and that sketchy person wasn't being sketchy. Okay, just yeah, that's why sometimes I'm afraid of like driving. So I can't drive. I can't drive, but still when I get in a car, it would still like scare me. And so yeah, guys, always please drive carefully. Never drink and drive. That's like anytime when I hear news of anyone who drunk and drive, I'm like, don't do stupid things, okay? Like well, okay, so anyways, as always, don't drink and drive. But another thing, do not call or text while driving. Like I understand there's hands-free option, like some people can do it, but I think in general, if you are distracted with something while driving, even if it's a hands-free device, like I think that's so dangerous. Okay, so just everyone, please focus on the road. Don't do any multitasking while driving. Like everyone, please focus on the road. Drive safely. Yeah, that's why I can never learn how to drive. I'm always scared of like anything on the road. So I admire anyone who can drive. You guys are like fearless in my opinion, but I am so scared. Yeah, I won't be able to drive. But yeah, but even when I'm in a car, I still feel scared. So yeah. By the way, I did get into an accident before. Okay, so nothing serious though, nothing serious, but when I was like in cars with my family, my so not blaming on anyone, but like yeah, but just sadly, like car accidents can happen, but it wasn't super serious. It was just but still car accidents suck. But yeah, so maybe because of that experience of like, actually experiencing car accidents made me more scared of it. So guys, just be careful driving, okay? Please don't do anything stupid. Focus on the road. Yeah. Always be careful driving. Um um Sarah says, "Are we talking about Junhyung? Junhyung from formerly from Highlight? Is it him? I did not know he was coming back with a new album today. So Sylvia, I know she's a Junhyung fan, so that must be what she's talking about. That's the only artist I could think of who has to come back today on a Sunday. So first off, it's on a Sunday. Yeah, so Sylvia confirms yes. She was thinking if it's okay to mention him since I didn't say his name directly. I mean, it was up to you. I thought like maybe it was an artist like we didn't know, and that's why you didn't want to say his name. I was perfectly fine no matter what you guys want to say, but I have no issue with Junhyung. Like there's a reason he's not in Highlight anymore. Let's not talk about that. Okay, so there's a reason he's not in Highlight anymore, but he's still in the company, right? And so then he's able to uh be able to release an album, but that's a bit controversial. He's not seen in a good light, and so Sylvia is saying like it's an album only for the fans. Makes perfect sense, and maybe that's why it's released on a Sunday. Yeah, but yeah, I'm sure he's gonna go about this the proper way. I'm sure he will. Again, this is so unfortunate. This is so unfortunate, but I want to believe he'll go about it the proper way. I don't think he'll go on music shows. So yeah, so Sylvia, I don't know if they announced that he will go on music shows, but just very unfortunate. Junhyung, I don't think he'll go on music shows. So anyways, but that's like before this accident. So like I just assumed like he would not go on music shows because of his reputation, sadly. But if he was able to, that's great. That's great. But now because of this accident, possibly not. That definitely wouldn't be. But I'm still hoping music shows this week are canceled. I really hope so. So yeah, so let's wait and see. Kelly says only a few friends that she knows went to Itaewon. Most of her friends went to Hongdae. Okay, or stayed where she was. But I was worried about everyone. Yeah. We're okay. Yeah. So Hongdae. Do you guys know Hongdae? So it stands for Hong-Ik University, and it shortens in Korean to Hongdae. Um, so yeah. So people party there too, but not as much as Itaewon. Not as much as Itaewon. But Hongdae is known for shopping, is known number one for shopping, but also hanging out, and but there's not a lot of clubs there. So the clubs that I'm aware of, they're usually in Itaewon and Gangnam. So I can assume Gangnam area also has some Halloween parties because of the clubs there, and drinking, of course. So yeah, so So those are the most popular places for drinking and clubbing. Hongdae and Shinchon area, so that area, and Itaewon and Gangnam. I believe. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, yeah. If you guys are wondering why do I know this, I clubbed in all those places. Okay, so yeah, so I wasn't wild. I wasn't a wild college student, but because it was because I was of legal. So when I studied abroad in Korea, it was my first time really drinking because I was of legal age. So in United States, I was not 21 yet, but in Korea, I was of legal age, and I was like, oh, let me enjoy, how drinking culture is in Korea, and I'm legal to drink here. Let's go. And so I was kind of just a little bit wild in terms of that. And then people telling me, you should like try out clubbing in Korea. It's super fun. And like my friends wanted to go, and I'm like, sure, let's go. And so I go do that. And um I can't say it wasn't fun. I had some fun. I have to be honest. Okay. I had some fun, but I was freaking 20 years old. Of course I was stupid and having fun, but I didn't do anything terrible. So I never like no, I got so drunk that I threw up before. So that was the worst that ever happened to me. But I didn't do like anything like terrible, if you guys get what I mean, Okay, so just FYI, but the thing is, yeah, I've experienced clubbing a lot in Korea, and yeah. Yeah, I'm perfectly content with how I went through my 20s. Okay, I'm very content with it. Just me being a stupid 20-year-old. So I can't say I regret it. No pun intended, Wano. Okay, so like yeah, I can't say I regret it. I was just being a stupid 20-year-old, but I'm very glad that I had some common sense in me to not do anything super super stupid. Like, go home with a stranger or something. You guys get what I mean? So yeah, so nothing that terrible or stupid happened to me. And thankfully I had friends that I went with who I felt were safe and not doing stupid things as well. Like the only stupid things they agreed to was just going clubbing, and so but that's not super terrible. But I mean, yeah, so anyways, I am done with clubbing days. I am done with drinking. It is all in my past, but yeah, but it was an experience, and I'm glad to have that experience, but I'm just glad that nothing bad happened to me. Only throwing up, and that's it. So that's all I'm grateful for. So anyways, yeah. So in Halloween, yeah, those are the places to avoid if you want to avoid crowded places. But by the way, Wano talked about in private messages last night. He said because of Halloween that everywhere he goes is lots of people, and so he said an area called Apgujeong. So Apgujeong is also in Gangnam, but that's like actually, I think Starship Entertainment, their district is called Apgujeong. Now that I think about it, so that's why Wano was there, of course. And so he said like everywhere, yeah, in Apgujeong, there's so many people everywhere because of Halloween. So he mentioned that, and so yeah, makes sense because Gangnam, of course, would be a busy place for Halloween parties too. And so yeah, so Wano, I hope you weren't partying. He better not be. Okay, I sure hope not. But yeah, but he just mentioned how like wow, there's so many people everywhere, and that could be what resulted in this terrible accident. So yeah, so anyways, if just be safe out there. Just be safe out there, but I sure hope no one is planning to party today and tomorrow. Come on. Come on. Can you not be stupid? But I have a feeling of course people are going to still party, so just be safe out there. I am going to be perfectly fine in my house and neighborhood. I'm not going to any music shows. I really hope music shows are canceled this week. So yeah, so just you guys countries too, always be safe, okay? Um um Kelly says, you did go out yesterday. Okay, okay, but only for huh? What is that? Is that okay, that's the word. That's right. So Kelly, did I tell you? Am I okay to say this? Yeah, I'm okay to say this. Yes. So the thing is, I'm always since this is a public video, I just wonder like how much personal information can I tell you guys? Yeah, I can tell you guys. So yeah. So when I studied abroad here in Korea for 1 year, I was at Yonsei University. So Kelly, you know Yonsei University because you just said its name. And so guys, Yonsei University is one of the top universities in Korea. I know. Don't think too much about it. Okay. So I got accepted to go to Yonsei University for my study abroad, but it's not Don't think much about it. Okay, yeah, so it's one of the top universities in Korea, and I just was lucky enough that I qualified to get into Yonsei University to stay abroad there. And by the way, I didn't mind Yonsei University. So I took classes in English, of course, but the only Korean class I had was learning Korean language there, and overall I thought it was fine. Like I felt like, oh, it really makes sense. It's one of the top universities in Korea. So it was just a very interesting experience. But yeah, I am technically a Yonsei University alumni. Yeah. So anyway, so Kelly, I don't know if you're gonna say what university you go to. I'll just keep it. But you just mentioned that. Okay, so anyway, so she mentions this word because that's the festival for these two universities like just having this festival. And so I have been to that because of me going to Yonsei University. And yeah, so I assume because of COVID restrictions being loosened now that they're allowing, big festivals like that again. But I can't say I had fun. I can't say I had fun. I'm just glad I had that experience, but I can't say it was fun. It was just really it was so intense for me. So it was so intense for me and lots of drinking, guys. I swear. I know. Like I don't know if you guys college experience was like mine, but everywhere in Korea when I was in college, there was just so much drinking everywhere. But it's like I mean again, I limit myself, but again, I was having fun as well, like experiencing like drinking because I'm newly legal to drink. But everywhere in college there's so much drinking everywhere, so I just assume maybe these days, even these days at college campuses, there's still lots of drinking everywhere. I'm sure there is. So anyways, it was just really intense. And so anyway, so Kelly went to this kind of like university festival, I assume. And I wonder how was it, but be safe because it's a lot of people as well. And um but yeah, I hope that it was fine. I mean, I didn't see anything in the news about anything bad happen. So I assume it went fine. But I personally, because of COVID, I personally wouldn't feel safe going to that big college festival. Um, but Kelly, definitely you should experience it. She's only in Korea for a few months. She's studying a. It's okay that I say. I mean, you're basically telling us what you're doing. And so Kelly is here studying abroad in Korea. So yeah, of course you should experience the university stuff, but as always, like you need to be careful with safety and COVID as always. So I was just very lucky when I studied here abroad. There was no such thing as COVID, of course. So um um yeah, but anyways, anything can happen at any moment. Like you go to Itaewon expecting to have fun, and you wouldn't expect if maybe that you pass away. So just be safe, just be safe. Um, and yeah, so anyway, so Kelly says, yeah, she just went to that festival and then she just came back to her dorm and then you stay there all night. So I'm glad that you are not like an all night partier. I mean, you could because you're in college, I understand, but I'm glad that you didn't. Just be as safe as possible. That's number one thing. COVID is not over. So not only with that, but people these days seem to be more crazy than usual, in my opinion. So just be careful of every single person out there. Um, oh, you guys! Oh my gosh, there's like more customers. I'm still like past customers. Like you guys, are you guys watching me? I wonder if they're watching me. But I'm having more people DM me just wondering if I'm okay. You guys, wow! I just it's just wow. You guys are. I have the best customers. Okay, like I have met some customers that sadly didn't they didn't, what's the word, they weren't satisfied with my work, I guess to say. And so of course I've never seen them again. But with all other customers that I've had, like I can only remember like only good things about them, with like minor setbacks with some customers, but usually all customers I've met have been really good. And like, yeah, you guys still DMing me, like asking if I'm okay. And I'm like, yes, of course I'm okay. I mean, again, maybe you guys wouldn't know, like, like I'm not into parties, so I totally would never go there. But it's just very nice that you guys are thinking of me. It's just, why are you guys so sweet? I don't know how to explain this feeling. I can't, I just guys. Of course, I would not expect you guys to ask me if I'm okay, but my sister earlier, told me about it. So where my mom is right now, like don't ask where my mom is right now, but I'm pretty sure my mom knows I would never do something like this. But I'll I'll let her know, like, of course, mom, I was here sleeping. And she surely knew that I was sleeping away. Okay. So, but by the way, so I had this thought before is that if I got into Guillaume's pre-recording where the check-in time was early in the morning, I was thinking though, how was I going to explain to my mom what I'm doing in the middle of the night? And so I'm also kind of thankful I didn't get into them so that I didn't have to explain to my mom what I was doing. Cause like, even though I'm 32 years old, I'm still my mom's daughter. Okay. She will still worry about me even when I'm 50. I'm sure she will, And so, yeah, so I wouldn't know how to explain to her what I'm doing. And then she might be like, stop liking this K-pop singer, And but I don't think she would say that to me, but she would definitely be very, upset with me that I'm going to these things in the middle of the night, So I wonder those mon bebes that go to see Gion in the middle of the night, like their parents are okay with it, but then maybe they don't tell their parents. But anyways, I'm like topics all over the place. And right now it's like almost 11 a.m. I knew these things would never be short, but guys, yeah, I need to like eat. I didn't eat yet, so I need to but guys, I'll come back later today. I really do need to do unboxing regardless. I need to do my work. I need to do my work. I need to do those unboxings soon. Soon. I need to do those unboxings soon. And yeah, just I don't know if you guys are religious or whatever, just pray that things don't get worse and that things get better. But if you don't pray, just hope that things get better soon and that surely Gian is okay. I really want to believe he's okay. And yeah, as you guys can see, I'm perfectly okay. Don't worry. And yeah. Yeah, so let's just hope that things don't get worse, and I hope music shows are canceled this week, and we'll see what happens later. Um, um, Sarah says, at Sylvia, I see. I was really wondering if you meant him. Like, Sarah is the K-pop encyclopedia. Like, she was able to guess that. Yeah. She says, anyways, I don't think he will attend music shows. Yeah, yeah. I think he needs to test the waters before considering what happened before he enlisted. Sarah, you know the story. Yeah, yeah. That's why I was thinking too. He's not gonna go on music shows either. Yeah. Um, and I'm not sure if he will at all. But yeah, he has to test some waters. Yeah, but overall, I don't think his reputation could ever return to the way it is. That's the thing as well. So anyways, but I always wish him luck, Jun Hyung. Anyways, Kelly says everyone is checking in now. Okay, that's good. Your home university in the USA is checking in on you. That's great. And the university in Korea that you're in, great. And the RAs, yeah, the RAs are doing room checks. That's great. That's great. And your professors, that is great. That is great. Okay, that is great. So I never been to her university. Okay, but yeah, with my experience at Yonsei University, we never had a tragic event happen like that when I was studying there, but I do remember I felt I was taken care of. I felt I was taken care of, but I also had lots of freedom. So I when we come back to the dorm late at night, like no one's judging us, but there's a security guard there, but there's no one judging us, and we're just like, yeah, we're just going back to our dorms, and as long as we're not being a nuisance or anything, yeah, usually it's been good. But I mean, we had some bad people. I mean, I do remember in the dorms, some exchange students were really bad. I do remember, of course, those bad people exist, but I feel like in general, given I was at Yonsei University, like that's one positive thing of being at like a top university is that the people that are there, they had to qualify to be able to get into Yonsei University for study abroad. So overall, like we were like pretty good people overall, not good, I mean that we went through the process of like you are good enough to study abroad here at university, so like going through that process, all of them went through it, and so that's that yeah, we didn't really get any like terrible people. I think that's better to say, but regardless, we had some bad seats, definitely had some bad seats, but in general, I was yeah, I was happy with how it was at Yonsei University. And I met some Korean students, Korean classmates. No, but I didn't have class with them. But I met some Korean students when I studied at Yonsei, and it was interesting because the Korean students at Yonsei, they are like top students in the country. So it was kind of weird that I'm meeting and talking with these people who are one of the top students in Korea. So it was interesting, but I'm not really friends with any of them. Not really. It's like we just lost contact, but but we still follow each other on social media. But yeah, we kind of lost contact as time went on, especially because of COVID. Yeah, just lost touch. But I'm sure if ever they say, hey, let's hang out one day, I'd be like, okay, sure. But I'm sure they're busy doing like important things for the world because they're very smart students. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, anyways, why am I talking about this? I don't know. I'm losing my mind. I'm so sorry, but I never thought I would tell you guys my study abroad experience. But Kelly, doing her study abroad experience now is just making me remember all these memories. By the way, so if you guys ever visit Korea for vacation, go visit Yonsei University campus. It's Oh, wait, it might be closed now. Sorry, it was open when I was there. Like you could go visit and see. It's super beautiful. It's a very beautiful campus, but I think because of COVID now it's closed off. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it might be closed off. But if you could go in and see Yonsei University, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Okay. One second. Okay, Sylvia says, at Sierra, same thoughts. Junhyung has a pretty low profile now, but it's okay. He won't be going for any broadcast. I just hope this comeback will be a smooth one. I hope so too. So given if he's not going on any music shows, I think I think he'll be fine. But I do think he should delay the album release unless it's a very like it's not a big album release. Like if it's just like a small thing, I think that's okay in my opinion. But if it's like a big release, then I think he should delay it. But Sylvia, let us know what happens later. And so Sarah, DM me something. Hold on. Oh well, yeah. So I'm not checking on the news right now because I'm talking with you guys. But this tweet, I don't know who is this person. Is she a journalist? But she tweeted that South Korean President Yoon. His name is so hard to say, but I think it's pronounced Yoon Song Yeol. Yoon Song Yeol. So that's the current South Korean president. He was just elected like a couple months ago. He designated a national mourning period. Wow. Okay. In the wake of the Itaewon accident. So, um, wow. I'm very touched to hear that. So I sometimes read the news about it, but I keep forgetting to ask my mom about it. But he won the election fair and square. This President Yoon Sung, I'll just call him President Yoon. Okay, so President Yoon, he won the election fair and square, but it was really tight, a tight race. Like he won by like 1 or 2%, no 5%. So it's like very tight race. And so sadly, half of the country doesn't like him, but half of the country likes him. And so there's like really like um I don't know who's right or wrong. Okay, is he doing a good job, not good job? I don't know. It's really biased since it's like 50-50 how the country feels about him. But him declaring that this is a national mourning period, I think that's really good. So thank you, President Yoon. And him declaring that it's a national mourning period, I want to assume music shows are canceled this week. So I don't know like how long this period is. Oh wait, Sarah, are you sending me new information? Yeah. Okay, she sent me the Korean article. Yeah. So do you guys know how President Yoon looks like? But he just looks like he's the same age as my mom. I know. So anyways, he's the same age as my mom, so he's that generation. Um yeah. So let me read through this. Let me see if it says anything. Um mhm. Mhm. Yeah, so he announced this like an hour ago. Oh wow. Okay, so um mhm. 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 So just saying, this is a tragic event. Very precious lives were lost, Yeah, so he's doing his job as the president. I'm just really glad that they are not treating this as a small thing. So this is really touching to me. Um um Okay, this is like complicated words about what they're doing for support. I don't know what support they're doing, but of course they're doing as much as they can, yeah, to support, what's going on. I don't know if they're gonna like close off no more Halloween parties. I wish they could say something like that, but I don't think they can. Yeah. But anyways, they're doing all that they can to take care of everyone. Um, okay, if I'm reading this correctly, they're gonna try and make sure this doesn't happen again. But I'm not sure what they're gonna do. Um, okay, so sadly, I don't understand what that means. Like, of course, there's many Korean words I don't know, but like this portion, but it says something like not only Halloween parties, but anything kind of festival stuff. I think they're gonna stop, just temporary stop on any kind of like party things, even if it's not about Halloween. So they're just I really hope I'm reading that correctly. So like don't take my word for it, but that word, I think that anyways. So it seems like yeah, they're gonna try and prevent any more accidents to happen. So doing something like this, I think would be really, really good. Um, um, yeah. Okay, so that's it. That's it. Yeah, but I didn't see like how long this period will be or anything like that. But um, thanks, Sarah. She's the K-pop encyclopedia, but also showing me Korean news. You. What's I don't know what to call you. You cool. Just you're like what's the word? You're like my fairy godmother in some sense. I don't know what's a better. Anyways, she delivering me this the information. So anyways thanks again. And so yeah, so that's just briefly what I was able to understand from that news article. I'm just really glad. I'm really glad to hear that. So um so they're treating this seriously, and that's what I was hoping for. So I'm really happy to see that they're going to prevent any more instances like this happening. So surely no more parties, any kind of party. Okay, so I was happy to see that. Like not only Halloween, any kind of party, festival thing, gonna stop. I don't know how they're gonna stop it, but anyway, just stop. And I don't know for how long. Um, yeah, and so given we're in a mourning period, yeah, surely music shows are canceled this week. But again, I don't know how long this period will be, but definitely we can't like go back to normal in a few days. Okay, that's no, no. Okay, just no. That's just no. So, but yeah, but if it's just a week, I still think that's kind of short. But I don't know. But let's just as yeah, let's just wait per day what happens. But yeah, Gihan Starship, are they gonna announce what's gonna happen? I don't know. The fan sign apparently still gonna happen. Still no announcement. So yeah, so let's just wait and see. Um Sarah says keeping it low is a given in his case. Yeah, Junhyung. Yeah. Sylvia says I agree. No issues if he's not appearing publicly. Yeah. I wouldn't want him to be attacked anymore. Yeah. Um Okay, I didn't know that, Sylvia. Okay. He's not with the former company anymore. So he's just releasing it on his own with no company. Okay. Again, this is a really unfortunate timing. If only he released it yesterday, right? But I mean, what can we do? Um, but I'm sure he'll do the right thing. I'm sure he'll do. Yeah, and again, if this is like a small album release, I think it'll be okay. But still, it might be like, this is not the right time right now. Like, now, we're in a mourning period right now. So, um, yeah, so guys, let's just keep waiting and see. Let's wait, see what Starship does, what other what other K-pop companies do. Again, like SM Entertainment cancel their Halloween party pretty quickly, as they should. But yeah, I was impressed with them to cancel it pretty quickly, but they should. Okay, they should, but good for them to announce it quickly. But Starship is like they always do it last minute, always. And so after hearing the president announce this, maybe now to be like, okay, the president announced that. I guess we should do the same, right? That's the way Starship is. They would never be the first one to do the right thing. You guys get me? You guys get me? So but we'll see. We'll see if they even want to listen to the president. Okay, so let's wait and see. Um, Sarah says, okay, you guys, yeah, thanks for explaining to me, yeah, about Junhyung. So Junhyung, yeah, he's not in the Highlight Company. By the way, I'm looking forward to Highlight comeback. Sylvia, I'm sure you are too. But their comeback is next week, I think. It might be okay next week. It might be. But like I said, I don't know if I feel that's too early. Just only mourning for 1 week. I'm not sure. So so let's just wait and see. Um, um, sorry, what was it? So he's not in Highlights Company anymore. Yeah, considering what happened, yeah, he's very talented. He is. I always liked what he did as an artist. I'm sure his songs will be great. Yeah, just sad his name was involved in that incident. Yeah. So if you guys don't know the story of Junhyung, it's okay, but it's kind of complicated. But I think he did the right thing. That's my opinion on it. I think he did the right thing. Sorry, that he did the right thing in the end. Okay, that's what I mean. And so that's why we haven't seen him do anything. And anyways, let's just one thing at a time. Yeah. So just lots of unfortunate things happening today. Um, yeah, but I still wish Junhyung the best of luck as always for whatever he wants to do, and I still feel very sad what happened to him. And so I personally do wonder what kind of person is he. I can't help it, I can't help it. But what about the Korean public? They probably think worse than me. Um, so so yeah, so it's tough. It's gonna be tough for him. I don't think he can ever go back to how it was, but as long as his fans still love him, I don't judge you guys. As long as you guys still love him and his music, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Um, Kelly says yes, yes, yes. So she basically revealed, yeah. But then again, maybe some people here can't read Korean, but yeah. So when since I was from Yonsei University, we called it that word. That's right. But you called it the other way. So I did know that. I did know that, and so that's how I just figured it out somehow because sometimes I'm good at figuring things out. And so when I realized, oh wait, but the thing is, hey Kelly, if I didn't go to Yonsei University, I would have had no idea what you were talking about. Okay, so we're very fortunate that I know your university, and I know because from what my university. So you know the story, right? So I don't want to talk about the story. We could talk about it for tea chatting. That's like a tea chatting topic. And so yeah, so I know about that, and I've been to it, and so yeah. But I have nothing against your university, by the way. Nothing against them. Okay, but I've been to that campus before. I've been to your campus before. It's cool. It's cool. I've never been inside a classroom or stuff, but it's cool. It's cool. But I don't know. I have no opinion about it. That's the main thing I want to say about that. Yeah. Um MCal says your mom. Sorry. So MCal saying her own mom. So her own mom would be the same. Girl. And MCal, I do assume you're around my age. So like yeah, moms. And like we're not moms yet, but I'm sure once I have my own children, even when they're 30, 50 years old, I'm still gonna be like like it's just a total once you're a mom forever. You know what I mean? And so yeah, so MCal says her mom would be the same as my mom. Legit. You feel me? You feel me? Yeah. So if MCal was able to see music shows, no matter how old you are, yeah, you feel me. You feel me. Okay, our moms are all moms are the same. Now that I think about it. And so she said, MCal says, I told there was a chance I would fly to Korea. So 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 MCal said to her mom, there was a chance I would fly to Korea just to see Wano. And at one point, she was almost okay with it. Okay. Given, I'm sure she knows how much you love Wano, that she would be understanding to some extent. But I mean, to be almost okay with it, that's impressive. Okay, that's impressive. But yeah, but with my mom is that she understands I'm my own person. I'm 32 years old. She'll let me do whatever I want to do, but she would really not be happy with me that I would do that. Like I don't think she'll say like, don't like this K-pop singer anymore, but she would just be like, and then if I caught COVID from it, she would be even more upset at me. So I would just I can just imagine, all the risk I'm taking if I go to any of those late night pre-recordings, right? So I couldn't help but be a little bit happy, of course, a little bit happy that I didn't get on the list, but still the sadness always takes over, so it's just I'm just really sad, I can't go see him anymore, and he's giving all these presents that I can't get, and I'm just like, you little beezy, Gian, why do you do it when I can't go to your music shows anymore? It's just terrible timing, right? So I have like really good luck and really bad luck with Gian. I keep mentioning this. Like this is like again, like all the bad luck that happens. But I don't need his presence. Okay, so I'm just saying, I'm mainly upset is that, I've been to one pre-recording already, but nothing was given except now is given all the time. I'm just like, I hate it when it's like unfair like that. And also didn't even get the pamphlet. How come we didn't get a pamphlet? So I just assume it's because they didn't prepare it at that time. Stupid Starship. Why would you not prepare it on comeback day? Like, are you kidding me? Anyways, guys, sorry. As you guys know, I will always hate Starship, and maybe that's why I'm not getting to music shows, because they're watching my videos. I have a feeling they might be okay. Someone from Starship watching my videos. They know how much I hate them. They know how much I talk so much crap about them when I go to music shows. So they're like, yeah, we're not gonna have this girl go to music shows anymore. It could be okay. So anyways, I still have suspicions. Yes, someone from Starship is watching my videos. Anyways, sorry guys, just letting out my frustration. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, but I don't care. I don't care anymore, because right now more important things are happening. Okay, so I want music shows to be canceled this week. Okay, and I don't know if Gion will do music shows later as like postponed music shows, right? I mean, for Inkigayo, I mean, all these people that signed up, yeah, and then have this sad news, we can't see Gion at music shows anymore. But if he has no time to do Inkigayo again, then you just gotta deal with it. You can't go anymore. So um so anyways, things could happen for a reason. It's both bad and good that I didn't get into those music shows, right? So if I had gone to Inkigayo today, man, it would have been terrible. So so yeah. Anyways, I don't want anything from Guillaume. I don't want people to think that I'm that bitter. I don't want anything from him. I'm just upset that I've been to a pre-recording but I got nothing. So it's just really, I hate when things are like unfair and like inconsistent. So that's just my personality. But yeah, so I wish if everyone had the same thing, then I wouldn't be upset, of course. But that's not the case. So anyways, I don't want anything from him. It's fine. It's just unfortunate. Um, and yeah, so if this is really the end of youth promotions, I can't help but be happy. I hope you guys understand why I'm happy. If this is really the end of all his music shows now, couldn't be happier. Okay, so but I have a feeling they're gonna reschedule them. I have a feeling. So for now, let's just wait and see. Yeah. Um. Um. Sarah says, I loved Beast. Beast was one of the best K-pop groups to ever exist. I'm saying it. I'm saying it. Beast was one of the best K-pop groups I've ever seen. And I was happy they left Cube Entertainment. I was, but then one member didn't want to leave Cube. That's on him. I thought he was a cool guy, but then after seeing this, I'm like, oh, you weren't really close with him after all. And so the other guys, yeah, wanted to do their own thing, and I'm still happy they did. And then I'm still sad about what happened to Junhyung, but the rest of Highlight as they are right now, I'm still their fan. I'm still looking forward to their comeback. And yeah. And so, anyways, yeah. And Sarah says you still love Highlight. Yeah. So I do know the story. Great. So that's why you're like the K-pop encyclopedia. Okay. So it's great. But yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. That's right. Okay. Yeah. Guys, I have to go soon. So yeah, someone contacted me that I need to I need to take care of it. Okay, so guys, let's wrap it up. I think I'm pretty much done with comments soon. Okay, so we're gonna wrap it up. Sarah says, 1 second. Sarah, did you DM me this? 1 second. Other people DM me this. Thank you guys. 1 second. You guys are so sweet. I just you guys are the best. Okay, so Apple Music. So Wano was supposed to do a fan sign today. That's right. He's still doing like nonstop fan sign. So today it was from Apple Music, but they just announced this 15 minutes ago. It says here, Yeah, the in-person fan sign and video call. Yeah, it's postponed. It says postponed. They will announce later and letting the winners know when it will be done again. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay. First off, thank you, Apple Music. So I don't know who's responsible, like whether Wano said, I'm not going to do it, whether Highline Starship said, we're not going to do it, or if it was Apple Music that said, we're not going to do it. So given Apple Music is the one in charge of it, my guess, I know, like, I would like to give benefit to Starship, but at this point, not really. So but still they have to talk about it together, but still they talked about it together, and so they both agree. Okay, so they both agree we should postpone it. I'll give them credit. Okay, Starship, I'll give you credit. Okay, but definitely, Apple Music being the one that they're in charge of doing everything and having to deal with the postponement, and so they realize how serious this is. The president just said, this is national mourning, this is very, very serious. I'm so glad he's taking this seriously. But this, I remember, this is one thing people criticize about Mr. Yoon, President Yoon, sorry, about President Yoon. He really loves USA. So how can I be against that? I'm a USA citizen. Thank you that you love USA so much, but that he loves USA for the wrong reasons, something like that. And so I'm not too clear about it. So this is just a little bit unclear, but I do think that President Yoon, because he wants to more um, be more about, for the global, which is good. It's good. So I don't know why people are criticizing him so much, but it's good for, global unity. Just So he's focused. I don't know what he's focused on, but that's one thing I did realize about him, is that he's really about, like, global things, and especially for some reason he really loves USA, whether that's a bad or good thing. And so given Itaewon is known as like a foreign place, um and then him saying, this is a very, very serious thing happening in our country. It's something happening in our country. I'm sure some Korean citizens did pass away, but I was worried because they wouldn't take it so seriously, since it's like, what if it's like only foreigners that majority of foreigners that passed away. But I'm just really glad he's taking it seriously, and I hope the rest of the country takes it seriously too. um yeah, so for now, I President Yoon is winning points for me, that yeah, that he's taking this serious. But I am thinking, though, wouldn't it have ruined his reputation if he didn't take this seriously? So I'm also thinking, shouldn't he have to do this? But we don't know. We don't know, because again, this is not as serious as like the ferry tragedy, So but I'm just glad that they that anyways. So just thank you first off to President Yoon, and then everyone is following suit. Yeah, we gotta postpone or cancel. This is like a very, very terrible thing happening in our country right now, and we need to focus on everyone's safety, and the people that are dying or hurt, and, like, take care of everyone. So yeah, this is what I hoped was happening. So I'm glad before 12 p.m. that this is all happening. And so surely Kian's fan sign today, it has to be postponed. If it's not going to get postponed, who's the company doing it today? Let me see. 1 second. Um. Um. mm, So 1 second. So I just checked on Fan Cafe schedule. So first off, today they took off Inkigayo. So that was announced a couple of hours ago. They took off Inkigayo, but the fan sign is still says here. So this fan sign is done by Beat Road. Beat Road. Beat Road. So I have tea about Beat Road too. We'll say that for another time. So we'll see what Beat Road does. But seeing that they update the schedule in Fan Cafe quickly, they took out Inkigayo, but they are still assuming the fan sign is still happening today, or they're still talking about it, if they should do it or not. So I'll still give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm doing my best to give them the benefit of the doubt that they're discussing whether to do the fan sign today or not. But I'm like, should you even discuss about it, you little piece of I'm fine. I never swear, but I mean that's just freaking this is Starship. This is totally Starship style. Okay, so they are still discussing if we should do this fan sign or not, but like Inkigayo was just canceled. Okay, it should be like common sense. Cancel everything. Okay, you little piece of So but they have to discuss about it with Beat Road. They have to discuss about it with the company. Blah blah blah. Okay, but if Apple Music just posted at 11 a.m. that is postponed, but still nothing about Gihyun's fan sign. Right now is Gihyun time. I didn't mean that on purpose, but that's an interesting coincidence. So, um, okay. So, guys, I'll come back again later today. I really want to do unboxings. Okay, so let's do unboxings. We can talk about any updates at that time. What's been going on? If Gihyun's fan sign is not canceled, not canceled. Sorry, not postponed. If they don't announce anything about his fan sign today, so Gihyun is going to be in a very, very uncomfortable, awkward situation if he's doing the fan sign today. So let's wait and see. It's still kind of early. It's not 12 p.m. yet. The fan sign said it was going to be at 6:30 p.m. But come on, Apple Music already doing better than you, Beat Road. 1O technically doing better than you, Starship. I mean, what should I say? They're from the same company. Okay, but you know what I'm saying? Okay. So that's why I'm thinking it's like more like the company, the fan sign company, the main people. Cause like, yeah, how come? Okay, guys, I gotta go. Let's go. I'll see you guys later today if I can see you later today. Sarah says, yeah, Hyunsung. Hyunsung is the Beast member that stayed with Cube Entertainment. Yeah, he's staying in Cube. Will never be something I'll understand. Hyunsung must have connections at Cube. That's my guess, and he loves it there. That's my guess. Yeah. Well, at least now he is away from that company. Hyunsung? Hyunsung, did he leave? Is it okay? So let's talk about that next. Okay, Sarah says, so far it was announced that among those who passed away. Okay. Oh, I'm not sure how to feel about that. But so far, it was announced that so last I saw 150 people passed away, but 19 of them are foreigners. Okay, as in non-Korean. I need to be more specific because we're all from different countries. So non-Korean, 19. So majority are Korean citizens. Wow. That's honestly very surprising. I really thought, every time when I go to Itaewon, 8 out of 10 people I see are foreigners. That's what it feels like to me. But of course, a handful of Korean people go there too. But okay, so that's really, yeah. So okay, so that I can't help it, but I can't help it that in Korea, that is mainly Korean citizens that passed away. But like, I do wonder if it was mainly non-Koreans that passed away, how would Korean government treat it? But so I can't help but be I don't know. Let's we still have to wait. We still have to wait. It only happened 13 hours ago. But yeah, just hope and pray that things won't get worse, and yeah, mourn for as long as you feel like it. But for me personally, I don't know if 1 week is enough, but we'll see as time goes on. Yeah. Hi, Maria. Wait, you weren't already here? Okay. Maria says, I don't think Gion will agree to do it. I mean, what? Like, I sure hope he has a say in it. He better. Okay. Yeah. Would they force him to proceed? I mean, we don't know what exactly they go through with their companies. Like, I'm sure they do things with no choice. Like them going abroad. They don't say like, oh, I don't want to go overseas, but they don't have a say in that. So, with fan signs, I can't imagine that Gian has the final say. So the final say is always the company. So if the final say of the company says you have to do this fan sign, I don't think Gian has the power to stop it. But who knows? Yeah, who knows? So let's hope for the best. I'll see you guys in a couple hours, and hopefully Beach Road, those little beesies Beach Road, hopefully they yeah, hopefully it'll be okay. Hi Romina, I'm gonna go soon. Hi Romina. So Romina says, take care, Chrissy. As always, I'm gonna take care, of course. She didn't have the opportunity, but lots of hugs. And my dear lady, see you next time. It's all good, Romina. Thank you for saying that. You're so sweet. So yeah. See you next time. Yeah, but thank you very much. And Maria says, take care. Thank you for all the live and updates. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Everyone that was able to join me on this over 2 hour live. Where does the time go? Yeah, but just but thank you guys that you joined me and were okay to listen and talk about it with me, and I'm happy to let you guys know about all the details that I know, and Sarah also giving us some details. And so yeah, so we'll surely see more updates in a couple hours from now, and you can look forward to some unboxing stuff. Surely I'll do it today. I have to, okay, I have to. So I really surely will do the unboxing later today. I have to in terms of my business, like I need to really like ship out a lot of stuff to people. So anyways, yeah, Maria, she says, I'm glad you're okay. I really am. Love and positivity to you and everyone. You too. You too. So thanks, you guys. I have never seen your name before, but welcome, and thank you for your emojis. Thank you. You too. Sarah says, yeah, he did leave Cube. I did not know Hyun Sung left Cube already. Wow. He left a while ago. Recently released a single under his new company and a new stage name. No wonder. Sarah, let's talk about this next time. Okay. And then Sarah says, yeah, take care, Chrissy, and keep safe as always. You guys the same, and goodbye for now. Yes, goodbye for now. Sarah, go to sleep. I don't know what time is for you right now, but please sleep. All you guys that's ready to sleep. So thanks to you guys for any of you guys that had concern for me. You guys are very, very sweet as always. So no worries about me. And I just hope, let's just hope things are going to be fine. So as always, be healthy, be happy, stay happy, be safe, be careful, love our planet, and have a good day, good night. And if maybe and you guys are still awake or whatever, in a few hours from now I should be doing unboxing videos, and we'll update more about more things, whatever happens, like Gion fan sign. It better not happen today, but we'll see. Sylvia, happy to see you here as always. She says, take care, everybody, and see y'all next time. You too, you too. Sylvia, we've been seeing you more often these days, but I hope to see you more often too. Okay, let me wait a few more seconds. Yeah, so guys, always live every day to the fullest, all right? Because always anything can happen at any moment. So, oh no, that's from one. Okay, so yeah. So now from 10 official Twitter and from Fan Cafe, they announced about the fan sign. Yeah, postponement. Why is Highline doing better than you, Starship? So okay, just anyways, interesting timing. And then I saw something. So I get like national text message, but this is telling me about the incident that happened. So it says because of the accident yesterday, telling to us in my neighborhood. So this is like a neighborhood national text message that so any kind of Halloween festival or any kind of event, like just telling us to not go, like refrain from going. So it's not saying you cannot go, but just refrain from not going. Like they hope that you refrain from not going. Sorry, refrain from going. Okay, it's just telling us, please don't go to any more events these days. Okay, and then there's a phone number here to call about disaster safety things. Okay, it's like national text message in Korea is great. Yeah. So thank you for letting me know. Yeah, but yes, I do not plan to go to any parties at all. And so yeah, I hope that people take it seriously too. Don't go to any parties. But yeah, but I'm not sure what the government did, if like you like closing everything. But I hope they do. But I don't know if that's like. Anyways, I hope everything will be fine. I'll update you guys a few hours from now if anything, yeah, changes, and if we hear anything about Gion Promotions. All right. So Sylvia, yes, you too. Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay. See you guys again soon. Bye.